hive cluster is under attack.
Live for the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's sSak Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be sSak and Soulkey here on Neo Sylphid. Let's go ahead and do red versus brown. Oh, blue versus brown. Top side is going to be our blue Zerg player, recent ASL champion Soulkey. And on the bottom left, it's going to be sSak, our brown Terran player. We got YSC watching and Gameo with 17 APM and 14 APM respectively. We got Terra the Overlord scouting out to the bottom left here on this 3-player map. He will find the Terran player and maybe get shot in the face by a Marine, but hopefully he does not die. Because, man, do we love Terry around here. If you like Terry, check out falconpaladin.store. We got Terra the Overlord mugs and shirts available. Everything is a-okay here. Steve the SCV, dutifully, building a supply depot. There's a new Steve the SCV mug. There was originally only a Steve the SCV t-shirt that was just still there, but new to the store is a SCV mug. So, had that requested. Somicron got it done, and it's an overpool opening here from Soulkey. sSak is spamming 460 APM, 260 APM spam from Soulkey here, just getting their fingers warmed up. Barracks on the way, no command center first here from sSak, respects Soulkey. And expanding here at 11 supply. Ka-chow! Yes. Alright, so 11 hatch. Lings in the future here for sSak. Terry says, okay. Not a command center first. That would have been a build order win for Soulkey if it was, but barracks is almost complete. Marine. Oh my gosh. Why are we floating? Repositioning? Okay. Marine. Not enough minerals. Marine. Dude. Oh my gosh. Okay. Who needs Marines? It's all good. There are Lings already out on the field. Okay, 2 of them, to be fair. We're not going crazy with Lings. No more being produced, just the 2. He knows what he's dealing with here. Finally, a Marine starts after the second supply depot and gas, and a factory has gotten started here. Wow, did he cancel the Marine? Dude canceled the Marine. And then he has to get the SCV back in. Okay, fine. So he lifts. SCV comes back in. Factory going to finish any second here. And yeah, overpool was just safety. It was just if I'm getting bunker rushed or proxied or something, I want to have the pool done. And he wasn't planning on being aggressive with it at all. Vulture and a starport coming in. Dude. sSak. 2 starports, 2 port wraith opening from sSak. Let's go. Man, I love non-standard openings in StarCraft, man. Look, the current meta is really fun to cast, right? I'm okay with it. I like it. It's a ton of fun, especially in ZVT. But man, if somebody's doing something crazy, it's not even crazy. 2 port wraith is fairly normal, right? Hydra Den. Did he sniff that out? Did this Overlord see something? Maybe he just knows there's not an expansion here and says that usually means there's a decent chance of 2 port wraith. Dude, look at this Vulture free and clear inside the enemy base. Holy crap, this thing, the drones are trying to fight it. The drones are absolutely dying because look at all this lost mining time too. Why are you not getting metabolic boost? Because Soulkey was trying to go. Ow. Soulkey, look at this. They finally get him back to 1/4. They take him down. Wow. Dude, that was a ton of lost mining time. That was a ton of drones down. That was Lings dead. That Vulture got so much value. It's crazy. Okay, we're not going to control tower the starport. All right. I guess maybe he was thinking about going for wraiths. Or rather, Valkyries. He already has a wraith. for Valkyries if he was worried about a Spire, but there isn't a Spire. So in that case, Valkyries are not going to be very good when the enemy has a ton of Hydras out, right? Right. So now we're going to try to Ling Hydra pressure this front door with our Hydras that we're researching speed for. And keeping some Hydras at home to deal with the annoying Wraith. Second Wraith is out. This is, man, one Marine? Is that enough? Dude, the Hydra needs to be attacking something. Okay, like the Hydra's sitting here not attacking things. Ooh, Hydra killing the SCVs. Building that bunker would be so good. But instead, they're trying to focus on the supply depot, but the repair is too good. Soulkey, come on, man. Focus S, you have Hydralisks. This works too. I'm fine with you sitting back here firing away. Ooh, this Hydra pressure, this counterattack is really good. This Hydra is, oh my gosh, what are we doing back here? Machine shop, finally. Wraiths are not going to help you in this situation. Dude, this is draining all of the money off of SAC right now. This is just like Dragoons. Ooh, Overlord down though, supply block. This is just like Dragoons firing on the front bunker of a Terran player, right? Just staying out of range. And this is just draining the economy of SAC. SAC is supply blocked, and Soulkey is supply blocked here at 6 minutes. What a great opening to this game. I don't know if RJB told me this was a DEF CON 1 replay and I put it in the wrong folder. It wasn't in the DEF CON 1 replay folder, but holy smokes, this has been a lot of fun so far. Yeah, so Wraith Ball looking pretty scary. Overlord speed coming in. Guys, we need more repairs on this supply depot real quick. There we go. Got the repairs up. The siege tank arrives. Siege mode's on the way, and the Hydras are like, the siege tank has range. Oh no. How are our Wraiths doing? Fine. 0 kills, 0 kills, 2 kills, 0 kills, 1 kill. Doing alright. Doing alright for themselves. Yeah, man, at 7 minutes for it to be a 2-basing Zerg versus a 1-basing Terran is a ton of fun. I am smiling right now as I am casting this. This is great. Cloak's getting researched even. Come on, SAC. Weird stuff. It needs to work and to encourage other people to do weird stuff in StarCraft. There's only so much weird stuff you can really do in a game that's 25 years old, right? I think that's reasonable. Okay, well, Cloak coming in. Oh, I guess Control Tower was for Cloak too. I was like, Wraiths? No, it doesn't have to be Wraiths. Cloak is also researched on the Control Tower. Don't get to see this a lot, do we? A blinking Control Tower. It's like they're doing radioactive research in there, man. That green glow, it's like toxic waste is pumping through. I like it. Not a lot of things in StarCraft are this shade of green, right? I mean, the lights on these Control Tower, yes, they're also green, but yeah. Siege mode's done. Okay, just checking, said Soulkey, no hard feelings. But if you want to come out here and expand, we're going to make it a little bit hard for you. Is that okay? Spire coming in. Crazy late Spire on the way. So remechin. I think that's still something SAC is considering. What's this? Okay, command center, I guess. Yeah, this Overlord needs to be protected by these Hydras at all costs. Because once the Cloak is done, if you kill this Overlord, all these dudes are gonna die to Cloaked Wraiths. And there we go. There we go. Hydra down. Don't want to take any hits at all, really. If you can avoid taking hits whatsoever, you're going to be in a good place. Evolution Shaper coming in. I think he wants Spores at this point. Because he recognizes these dudes have Cloak. So, yeah, a Spore colony at each base would probably be worth it in this situation. You know, not that a lot of Zerg players believe in Spores, but in this situation, it feels warranted to me. Yeah, see, drone down. Drone down. You can one volley down drones. I mean, it takes, by golly, 7 Wraiths to do that. It's a huge investment. Mutalisks on the way, 7 of them. Command center just about done. Gonna land it over here. Zerg player needs a 3rd. This has been a wonky game for sure to start us off. Science facility when he's on 1 base. A science facility for a 1-basing Terran. He's got a factory, 2 starports, a barracks, and a dream. He's just kind of trying to do all the things right now. I respect it. I respect SAC doing weird things. I do. Yeah, man. Science facility, sub 10 minutes. Is he going to research or radiate super duper fast? I mean, it's good against these mutas, no question. Oh, crap. The tanks don't have any anti-air. Ooh, except for these cloaked wraiths, of which there are 8 now, but we're going to fight you. We will fight you. The mutas are like, maybe we don't want to. Ooh, made a handful. Oh, the Marines were in the bunker. Okay, killing some SCVs. Trying to buy time there. Whoop, whoop. Dude, killing... Okay, I was going to say, killing this Overlord would be huge. See, not one volleying... Oh my gosh, mutas are dying here, though. This is just chaos, is what this is. Incredible micro on display from both. Both players over 300 APM. SSak showing he's got what it takes to hang with the muta stacking prowess, so Soulkey, which is dead impressive. Science vessel coming in. Yeah, man, these wraiths are so squishy. Like, you think... So 4 of them are cloaked and 4 of them aren't. That's interesting. Is there any third base behind this? What is happening? Yo. Again. Okay, maybe... Wow, wraiths are not getting many hits, or the mutas aren't getting many hits off here. The wraiths are getting hits. We're just continuing to make these guys, don't worry. I'm not giving them any upgrades, mind you. Upgrades are for chumps. Irradiate's coming in. Tank Wraith. The play of the day here. Seriously, third base would be amazing for Soulkey. Tossing that out there. Two base Queen's Nest on the way. SSak is supply blocked. The mutas are causing all sorts of problems inside his main. Where are the wraiths and why are they not involved in trying to stop this? He's waiting on an irradiate, I think. There's the irradiate. Time on split. Too long, too long, too long. That was too long. Alright. Alright. This is tough. Ooh, finally, a third base coming up in a kind of interesting position. We don't see this be the third base from Zerg, but this is an unnatural ZDT. It is not the norm. It is not the current meta. Nor has it ever been the meta for this. I don't think 2-port Wraith has ever been the meta for ZVT in its entire history. Hive's coming in at 12 minutes before the third base is even done. We're getting all sorts of scans out here. Oh, he did scan the base. He knows. He knows it's here. Does he have the wherewithal to move out and take it down? I don't know. Man, look at him repairing his Wraith like a good Terran commander should. Really should. I'm just trying to get a screenshot of this Wraith versus Mutalisk thing, but they never really face each other in fight, do they? They're both trying to come in, volley, and pull out immediately. Finally, Metabolic Boost comes in, and Lurker Aspect. Alright, more and more Wraiths, dude. SSak, you're a lot of fun, man. You are a ton of fun. Scourge, no. You don't get connections. You know how many Wraiths there are right now? Okay, a bunch. Not as many as there were previously, though. There used to be 8. Oh, there we go. 9. There are 9 Wraiths out. You're giving them attack upgrades or anything? No. Attack or armor upgrades are not for Wraiths. We're getting vehicle weapons, thank you. No ship weapons for you today. Scourge, keep trying to poke in. No! No connection. Knock it off. Ooh, this is good. Maybe shoot at him. Oh, I didn't shoot. I need you to shoot. Alright, fine. Fine. Third base looking good, but still 49 SCVs to 42 drones in the play here. Ion thrusters. More science vessels. SSak's pretty happy to be on 2 bases here at 14 minutes, I gotta say. Doesn't seem to be having many problems with it. Man, do you want to get in there? Wraiths do not want to engage with these mutas. They don't have any attack or armor upgrades, but Wraiths don't care. Anything that can hit them hits them hard. They have no basic armor at all. They don't have a ton of HP. They're made flimsy because they cloak. Consume on the way. It's a consume on the way. Fourth base coming up for the Zerg player. Still no third base from sSak. sSak, where's your third base? Tell me there's a command center under construction. There is not. I don't know. Map control kind of belongs to the Zerg at the moment. But here's a bit of a move out from sSak here at 15 minutes. He's researching spider mines. It seems like a pure mech play with a bit of wraith support in the skies. Scans this base too. Dude, a double expand from our Zerg player is pretty aggressive, but you know? Oh my gosh, he's got consumed on. You know what they say. If a Terran's meching, you can kind of expand a bunch before they can really start moving out and dealing with you because the mech's incredibly cost efficient. Really hard to deal with. All right, every Terran fan is just having a great time right now because mech is what they ask for. They're sick of SK Terran always losing, although I've posted some SK Terran wins on the channel over the last couple weeks, right? Dude, these fighters are doing amazing against these tanks. Holy crap. Like, maybe kill the tank, though. The tank is maybe the bigger concern. I don't know. Scourge. Oh, double science vessel connection with those Scourge. Huge hit. Absolutely massive hit. 110 to 101 supply. These lurkers having a pretty good time, man. Oh, until the Dark Swarm wears off, and then they're having the worst of times. Vultures. Ooh, get up into this fifth base, because this is the fifth base, and several drones go down. My goodness, I think 4 to 5 drones killed. Vultures evac out of there as well as they can, which is only one of them escapes, but sure. The third base landing from sSak. SCV's kind of clipping through the body of that building, and one of the more fun animations in StarCraft is when that happens. Plague getting researched. Flyer Carapace finally coming in. You've had Mutas forever. He's only now deciding that maybe a Flyer Carapace would be good to have. Scans this base, scans this base. sSak's like, I am in trouble. This Zerg player has 5 bases already, and I'm just barely getting my third. I must... Ooh, good snipe on a Defiler, though. Blood splatter analysis. Falcon Paladin CSI says that is a Defiler. Blood splatter. Another Evolution Chamber come in for further upgrades. Terran's just, you know, it's the mech. It's going to be siege tanks. And for the anti-air, it seems like the Wraiths are going to be the play. I still... Oh, gosh. Careful. Careful. I still think Valkyries would be good. Nice Plague. Ooh, on those Rays. Oh, but more... Yeah, please. More Defilers dying in here. This is a tough spot. This is a bajillion siege tanks, man. With a little Vulture support here, too. Spider Mine connections also incredible. Oh, dude. Yeah, see, eggs inside the Dark Swarm going down. Another big Dark Swarm. Hydras try to slip on in here, but Hydra dead, Hydra dead, Hydra dead. Your Dark Swarm can't always protect you. But enough Hydras will get the work done. Irradiate on the incoming Mutalisks. Double Irradiate. Mutas trying to engage here, trying to fight. Hydras are the answer to all of this. Smaller groups of siege tanks, science vessels, and Wraith. The Hydras will conquer them all, and they do. So 101 to 88 supply. Zerg player is up against our meching Terran. This third base is pretty vulnerable at the moment, I would say. If these guys swing down to the south and swing up this way and enter the third base from this angle, there's one tank to stop them, and that turns out to be, officially, not enough. However, they seem more interested in dealing with these speedy vultures that are getting into the base, and this bottom right, this fourth base, if it is. And some drones do go down at 60 SCVs to 50 drones. This guy's got 2 kills, but he gets executed by firing squad there, and that distracted the Hydras enough to where this base was not attacked. I still feel like there's a pretty good time to do it. Really, there's nothing here at this third base. I assume Soulkey is just, you know, he's making the assumption that there are more than one tank at this base. Nope. That is not what's happening here. This is incredibly ill defended. Going into Goliaths now for the anti-air. The Wraiths, you know, they're just done. The time of the Wraith is over at this stage, I would argue. Melee attack upgrades, vehicle plating upgrades, all sorts of great stuff. 6th base? Yeah, man, 6th base on the way from Soulkey down here. This is how you do against mech. You gotta expand as much as you can because your resources lost at the end of this game with all of these tanks is gonna be pretty high compared to the Terrans. And the only way that works is if you have more money and more bases than the Terran. Ooh, I like sSak taking a 4th base up here. Overlord sees it, but Army is positioned up in this area to cover any kind of an attack heading that way. I like it. This is tough. This is going to be a tough move out. That's the thing about mech, is it's a tough move out. Ow! For the Zerg. Because there's spider mines and siege tanks everywhere. Ooh, drops? We doing drops? Drops. I don't know that I've seen the Zerg player research drops here today. It'd be great. He's getting Metasynaptic Node. Yeah, Hydra's great against Vultures. With Siege Tank backing, not so good. Never good. 160 to 150 supply Hydras once they hear the sieging up. They're just being Dragoons here, right? We see this more often in PvT. Hydras, attacking. When the siege mode comes up, they retreat. They fall back. Because that sound of siege is bad. Oh, and then we just wander into siege mode anyway, and all the Hydras die regardless. A little bit careless there from Soulkey. There's an irradiated Defiler inside that Dark Swarm. That's not great. Yeah, man. We're just doing traditional mech. Vultures, siege tanks, enough Goliaths to deal with mutas. Man, gosh, they've got detection, and they're still getting massacred by spider mines here. A little bit anyway. This group of tanks seems oddly unsupported. Some Goliaths are joining the party here, but my goodness, a lot of tanks are going down anyway. And we don't see mech versus Zerg very much in the current meta, do we? But it really seems like we're going Hydra, Lurker, maybe some Ling stuff here too. This 7th base attempt by Soulkey is canceled. And by canceled, I mean, I think it just got killed. But that's okay. I don't think Soulkey really needed this base anyway. Yep, got his own 4th base. sSak does, so it's a 4-basing Terran here versus a 6-basing Zerg. This base will be hotly contested. And I think whoever controls this controls their own destiny. Chitinous plating up. Well, being researched. Ow. Woo! A little bit late there on that Dark Swarm, Soulkey. And here comes sSak. If he can take these 2 bases out, I think he's in a very, very good position to win this game. Dark Swarm, the Scourge are getting hit by Goliath, which is not ideal for them. Dark Swarm and Lurker is pretty much the only defense here for this attack. +2 attack for these vehicles. Man. Nothing can withstand these siege tanks, man. Oh boy. We've got Lings, +1 attack. Oh, man, just sniping Defilers. Just so patient here is sSak. Nidus Canal. Spewing forth. Lings, wave after wave after wave. Defilers. Throwing down dark clouds here. This base died. We're thinning out the tanks, but man, there are so many tanks here. Well, not so many, just 7. Yo. I don't know about this. I think this mech is looking pretty fantastical. Yeah, Ling's rolling in to +2 attack vultures. Dark Swarm trying to get stuff done. Sure, whatever. It's fine. You guys are still getting murdered by these siege tanks. Trying to get some Sunkens up. Scourge after Science Vessel. Science Vessel doesn't even try to move out of the way. Is this? Oh, this has to be drops. Soulkey dropping in on top of the tanks. I always say drops are the answer to mech if you're a Zerg player. If you're dealing with mech, drops really increase your chances of winning by about 40%, man. It's a big number. If you're just trying to run across an open field against mech, you're going to have a bad time. This is crazy. Alright, Spider Mines laid, connecting on large groups of Lings here. Looks like the entire map just has stuff all over it, but that's largely due to the fact that Spider Mines have been laid all over the place. sSak's trying to take another base up here for a 5th. This one is kind of jointly held by Zerg and Terran at the moment because there's a missile turret and a science facility here. Okay, the turret's gone. Never you mind. 6th base being replanted down here by Soulkey. And a 7th base coming up, which against a meching Terran is tough because you can just park tanks here. Oh, unloading, little cracklings with 2 attack and 3 armor inside. The Terran base is so good. Oh, all these tanks are going to die. Both these tanks are going to die. Hold on. Did not save him. Tank down, but avenged, which is nice. This is the classic maneuver of sending Lings across the map to trigger Spider Mines with your Lings. Hopefully triggering, you know, 7 or 8 of them with 1 Ling. That's as good as you can hope to get as far as cost effectiveness goes. Overlord's sight range coming in. He wants his drops to be able to see what's going on a little bit better, I guess. I mean, he's just flying this right past the science facility, though, so sSak knows this is coming. Look at this base from sSak 2. This is tough. This is a really tough game, I feel like, for Soulkey. Look, he's got 48 drones, but he's got a good base count. It's a tough look. Oh, man. Look at him ready for this drop. Yeah, man. Just absolutely ready for this drop in every way. He's got the anti-air. He's got the anti-ground. Lurker dies. Overlords fleeing or getting massacred as well. You got a Dark Swarm Ultra Hydro Ling attack. Trying to swing up to this newest source of income, this 5th base for sSak. Can he hold it? That's a lot of tanks, man. I'm going to go with a very solid yes. Yes, he can hold it. Thank you for asking. Yeah, no. SCV's body blocking. They're taking some friendly fire splash damage from those tanks. Never what they want to do, but it's better than the whole base going down. This Ultra, ooh, I was going to say, he's got good armor, and then he exploded. Because he's got chitinous plating. He's got that good 5 armor. Well, it says 5. Whatever. It's actually 6, see? Because he's got that +1 natural armor to him. Excellent stuff. More drones being added. 58 to 52 workers. Zerg player has an advantage overall that way. There's just so much brown on the map. These 2 Muta snipe just on those last 2 missile pairs. Absolutely brutal stuff here. This game has just been a bloodbath of almost epic proportions. Ow. Ow. My gosh. Alright, more ultras being added in here, but again without drops. Here's a drop. Here is a drop of Ultralisks. They're dying pretty much immediately, though. You know? Turns out having 6 armor against a shot cannon hitting you for 80 damage doesn't really negate a lot of the damage. Boy, 177 and 143 supply in favor of Soulkey. God, Defiler just died to a Spider-Man. That's terrible. Dude, sSak taking another base is humongous. Remember what I said about this base being big? Whoever controls this in a good spot. That might be the last of the mutas. 149 to a maxed out Soulkey, though. He's setting up little groups here and there, trying to cover his side of the map against incursion from the Terran forces. Flyer Carapace continuing to upgrade here. Alright, Hydras, Lings, Dark Swarm, drops, surrounds coming in from multiple angles. This is how you do against Mac. Don't let them all fire in the same concentrated area. Make some of them fire up here and over here. And then they're going to have a lot more difficult of a time dealing with this. Well, this is the first time we've seen Mech on the channel without Queens attempting to deal with it in like 6 months, I feel like. This is new. Remember what I said about parking tanks over here? We're parking tanks over here, guys. I'm trying to dislodge it, but it's the surround factor that's barely maybe going to make this work from Soulkey. Top side, bottom side. Also swinging in this bottom side. Ultra's staying alive long enough to tank some shots. Get some Tusk hits off. Allow Lings to get close enough. We got another attack up here, sniping the third base of the Terran. Completely takes it out, and that's a GG sSak! Taps out! I guess this was happening too? There was something else happening here too. Hold on a second, but boy, howdy, hit that like button. Soulkey comes out on top. What a fantastic, very weird, very fun back and forth game here today. Soulkey and sSak gave us a better display than I expected to have, to be honest with you. They really did. Yeah, so look, these are the principles, Zergs. Coming from different angles, drop if you can. Get up Dark Swarms, plague things. Like, it's a lot of things you gotta do to deal with this just ball of tank, but welcome to StarCraft. Ball of tank is always very strong against everything, basically. So then he pushes down here. This base is all getting saturated. Is there something in this? Oh my gosh. Dude unloads a single Hydralisk and a single Crackling into here with 3/3 upgrades and goes to town on this entire SCV line. Look at this guy go. Look at him go. Oh, he's having the time of his life. He's got 10 kills. The Hydralisk has 2. And then this attack just, he must have dropped it up here. Wow, takes that base down. I just got to see that last little bit. Bear with me here. What an incredible last minute and a half of this game for Soulkey to pull it out like this. This is, oh, it's just dead impressive. What did he do? No, he just ran them over, apparently. How did he... Ah, look at all this dead Ultralisk. I mean, this is my favorite moment of the game right here. He just unloads a single Ling and a Hydra and says, go forth. Oh, these guys. This is how you avoid the spider minefield. Float over it. Float over the spider minefield. Maybe don't lose an Overlord immediately to a missile turret. That's real bad. Ah, okay. And then these vultures were like, we have more important things to worry about, I guess. And he doesn't lift the command center, and then the vultures come back, but the CC is dead. And then it's 147 to 74 supply, and that's it. Soulkey is your winner. Woof. That was incredible. I think I might need to give that an epic tag. Woof. Awesome. Awesome, awesome display of TVZ there from Soulkey. That was just great. Wow. Zerg fans, you are happy. Terran fans, Mech is not unstoppable. Not at all. It is hard to stop it, but not impossible. That's it. taking lots of bases. We've got a lot of spell casting and a lot of upgrades and a lot of units. 229,000 versus 218,000 here. Yeah, outproducing the Terran player by 335 units. And getting outkilled by a 3-to-1 ratio. 17 Terran structures versus 5 Zerg structures went down today, and outspending the Terran player in 31 minutes by over 20,000 resources. About 22,000, 21,000, maybe like 700 or so, if my math is correct. It probably not, but hey. And yeah, that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch. All at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.